see, her real name there is the Marchioness Dulcia Froggatt the Fifth. But to me, her old dad is just Dulcie, isn't it?
Are they racing today?
No, just gonna stretch the wings over Filingdale's Moors. Do you know what it is?
Nah.
Over the other side in Yorkie land. Right, Fergie, Dulcie and Cher, they're going for Tatars today.
Well, how long would that take?
Oh, they'll be back from their holidays late this afternoon.
Wish I could fly like that.
I am me, Cook. Now then, you've missed a bit there, Cook.
Most of it's from your pigeons.
Oh, Ken, I'm glad you've popped in. I wanted a word.
Oh, yeah?
It was about the christening. Now, don't take me the wrong way. I mean, I would be honoured to be a godmother to Daniel, but I hope it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing when you asked me.
Oh, no.
Because if it was, and you've had second thoughts, you want somebody else, I won't be put out.
But Rita, we really would be pleased. Denise, too.
Was it her idea or yours?
Oh, both. But it's no big deal, anyway. I mean, christening's not top of the list of things we want to do for Dan, you know, but it'd be nice if you felt able.
Oh.
Have you seen Ben?
Not since. I feel dreadful.
Well, don't. I mean, we'd all like to have thousands to throw around.
We'd all like to have thousands thrown at us.
Quite.
But you see, I raised her hopes. At least I didn't say no, which I should have done right at the start.
But how could you have? I mean, you don't say no when someone asks you, just no outright, do you? You listen, you think about it.
Yes, and in 3 months' time, will I look at Bet and see her without a home, without a job, and think, did I lift a finger? Did I heck?
Well, it's not as if there isn't anyone else she could ask. I mean, people fall over themselves to help.
Yeah, she's certainly got plenty of friends.
But what price my friendship?
You're up?
Where have you been this time of the morning?
Just wondering. I couldn't sleep.
Oh, there'll be a reason for that. Could be you've somewhat on your mind without you knowing it.
Hey, Raquel, do you think I could have?
I'm not stupid, you know. It's just... Well, sometimes I don't think as fast as what's normal.
I'll get my head down for an hour. I'll see you.
Climb up to the next step. You'll reach it more easily.
I can manage.
Afraid of heights?
No.
Well, up you go then. I'll hold you steady. What's the matter?
I'm finished here.
Oh. I hope it's secured properly.
We should have the roast bird on Friday, you see, and then have it in a pie on the
Friday's
Saturday.
the wedding. We won't be
Oh,
cooking.
what am I thinking about? I've got that cake to do the icing. Do you think I can get icing in here or what?
Icing?
Yeah.
In a freezer shop? Hardly.
Oh, not often you crack a funny one, but that's very funny indeed, that is.
Thank you very
It
much.
is. You're making a grand job up there. Would you like me to hold your ladder while you're up there?
No.
Well, there's no need to be like that.
Perhaps you could tell us where the sprouts are. 2 hours along, halfway down. Thank you very much. I believe Norman's on a course.
You can't live without courses these days. All the years I was on that caretaking thing and I never went on one. Oh, just a chap.
Oh, good morning.
That young lady assistant round there, she wants hand on the step ladder, so be a gentleman, there's a good chap.
Old, new, borrowed blue.
I'm not going through all that.
Oh, but you must. It's an omen, Betty. You have to do it right, otherwise... Oh, she's here, Luke. Have you had a sleep?
So. We all set up for opening?
Yes, everything's ship-shape.
Food cooking?
Will be. 10:30 in the oven.
Make sure they do.
I was just telling Betty that you've to observe traditions at a wedding.
Why, dear?
Well, else it's unlucky.
She's on about old, new, borrowed and blue. Well, I've sorted out the old and the new.
Oh,
What's old?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? That's me.
oh Betty.
And then there's me frock. Oh, me hat, that's new.
Well, I'll lend you some.
Like Raquel says, it's unlucky not to. I did all that at my wedding. Look how well that turned out.
Hi.
Hiya, should be at school by now.
Well, it's one of the few perks of planning my own timetable.
Straight out.
All right. Oh, hi. Are you going into the cabin or the Rovers today?
Why? Do you want me to?
No, but if you should run into Rita and she mentioned the christening, could you say that we discussed it rather than it was just my idea, please?
Discuss what? What's it got to do with Rita?
Well, I said she could be godmother. No problem, is there?
Rita Sullivan to be godmother to my son?
Yeah, why not?
Well, for a start, I hardly know the woman.
Well, I've known her for years, quite closely. She's a thoroughly decent person to
Yes,
me.
I'm sure she is, but godparents are something to discuss, Ken.
Oh, yeah, of course, I know. And in general way of things, I'd have talked it through with you, but... Well, I was speaking to her on Friday, and she's feeling very low about her friendship with Bet, you know, and I thought it was appropriate time to, well, to say, you know, you've still got some friends.
Yeah, you could say that without making her godmother to my son.
Your son and mine.
Right, Ken, well, both of us should discuss it.
Yes, I know, it's like I said.
Yeah, like you said, she's having a bad day, so fine, you buy her a cake.
No, look, this is totally unreasonable. She's an old family friend.
And I've got family friends, and if I thought of asking them, I would discuss it with you first. I would have.
What's the big deal?
You really don't see it, do you?
Well, frankly, no.
Then I should get off to school, because if we continue, one of us is going to get angry. At least one of us.
You mustn't do it.
Don't lecture me, Raquel. I'm not in the mood.
I don't care. Friday's a big day for Betty and she's nervous. Well, of course she's nervous and you mustn't spoil it for her.
Just at the moment, you won't get me singing and dancing, wedding or no wedding.
We do understand how you feel, Bet.
You don't, actually.
You're nervous, you're excited, you're anxious, you're tense. Of course you are. It's a big step you're taking. Well, it's a bit like marriage, except you're wedding yourself to Rovers. But think of Betty. The biggest day of her life.
Please, Raquel, shut up.
If you promise not to let Betty down.
I promise. Shut it.
I thought you'd have been thrilled. A week or two and all this is yours.
All right, Raquel. But this is for your big soft ears only. Do you hear me? I can't afford it. I couldn't get the money off the bank. So I asked Rita for a loan. She said no.
Well, I wondered.
Well, we're not blood. So, then I asked Vicky. My Vicky. And she said no. Well, we're not blood either.
I felt sure, Vicky.
Well, it is a lot of money.
Well, yes, it is.
It's a fortune. But I wasn't asking for a handout. It is an investment. Should have got it back in spades. It's someday when Vicky tells me I'm not worth investing in.
She never said that.
In so many words. I'm sure she's right. She knows when something's had its day. She sold her horse, didn't she?
Oh, Bet.
But you're right, Raquel. I mustn't take it out on Betty. A wedding is a wedding. And we all know what fun they lead to.
Looking forward to Friday, Betty?
Oh, well, just another day. I'll see to it that they enjoy it, though.
Sensible lady, that.
Just because she didn't buy a new frock.
Yeah, she's not making no fuss about it, neither.
You missed your chance there, you know. If you played your cards right, you could have pipped Billa.
Ah, but I'm married.
Well, whoever it's to, she's very lucky.
Yeah, very expensive and all.
Shut your eyes.
What's this?
Go on. Shut 'em. Hold your hand out. There you go.
Oh.
Borrowed in blue. I wore it at my wedding. May it bring you happiness and may it bring you love.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. It's pretty.
Oh, Betty, go on, try it on.
Give over.
Oh, go on, Betty, show us your leg.
Yeah, come on.
No, now come on, you can't get out of it. Left leg, shoe off.
Right, hang on.
Take it easy now.
Let it work. Oh, my word. There you are. Now, that's that. Now the soup will burn. Excuse me.
Are men weird? Take more than a bit of mastic to turn me on.
Bet.
Oh.
I'm sorry about yesterday. Could I have a word?
Of course you can. Come on through.
I'm glad to see you.
I really am sorry.
You and me both, Tink. But I am asking a heck of a lot.
Well, who else could you ask? I'm the closest you've got to family. And you're the closest I've got.
Bless you, love.
You couldn't be less like my mum. But in some ways, you have taken her place.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to.
Well, it's not the same. I mean, she was the sort of gentle, thoughtful type, and you're quite frightening at first. But you've got a heart of gold.
They do say that.
I don't always agree with you. I don't always think you're right. But what I do know is there isn't an ounce of malice in you.
All right, Tink, don't go on.
I mean it.
Thank you.
Anyway, what's important is that you're going to be kicked out of here. So you're going to be homeless.
Homeless and jobless, so no doubt legless for a night or two.
So, I'm going to buy you a small house. I think it's a very good time to buy property, and the market's bound to turn the corner soon. And it wouldn't be like investing in your business, which, as I've already said, I don't really want to do. But if I buy property and you pay me nominal rent, then you'll have security, I'll have an investment, but most of all, I'll have my Bet just where I want her. I've spoken to Steve about this, and he's fine.
He is?
Yeah. So you think about it. Whatever you do, don't thank me. I do owe this to you. Now, formal invitation. Dinner with Steve's mum and dad at our place next week. It's our flat warming. That'll give you enough time to think about what sort of place you want, and we can talk about it then.
I'll be busy next week. But I think it's a good idea to buy a small house. Like you say, property's cheap. It's bound to move before long. And so long as you've got somebody in paying rent, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't have to be me.
Yes, but I want it to be you. That's the whole point.
No, the whole point is your investment. Get somebody dependable in. Make sure your rent's secure.
Bet, I'm offering to buy you a home.
When you found yourself an orphan, I gave you a home. Daft, aren't I? I didn't think about investment. I could have had 4 years' rent by now.
Come on, that's not fair.
I know, cheap. Below the belt. It's the company I keep.
Why are you being like this? I can't do more than offer to buy you a house.
Get out of here, Vicky.
What?
Go on.
I offered to buy you a house and you tell me to get out.
Aren't I strange?
You're ungrateful.
And can you hear this tone in my voice? Bitter and self-pitying. I don't like it any more than you do. But you see, I can pay rent to anyone. Go now, please, Vicky.
I don't understand. What have I done?
Nout.
This is because I wouldn't invest in the Rovers, isn't it? Bet I don't believe in the Rovers. I don't believe that it's viable.
And who are you anyway? Granddaughter of a man I once wed? You owe me nout. Go now, please, Vicky.
Well, I don't owe you £66,000.
I said, go.
Yeah, look.
I never said that anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
You did.
I did not. You were wrong. I told you. If you go for this,
She
you've got to be...
is totally mad.
Mad? I bet she jumped at the offer, though, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
Why?
I don't know. She's just flipped. I've never seen her like that before.
What the flipping cheek of her just because we didn't give her 66 grand?
She's bitter. She said herself.
Well, you look better.
I thrive on disappointment. I asked you to go, Vicky.
I did.
When I said go, I meant go.
Yes, but you didn't mean
Oh, yes, I did. And what have we got here? Little Steve MacDonald. How very satisfying the times I've wanted to pitch you out.
Look, Vicky owes you nothing.
Shut up and go.
I bought this drink.
Take it with you. Post the glass back to Newton and Ridley.
You're going to feel terrible about this bet.
Happen I will, and I'm damn sure you won't. And that's the difference between us.
You're right, she's barking.
So run before I bite. While I'm at it, let's have the rest of you.
Hey?
There's not one of you lot I haven't wanted to get rid of in my time. Come on, get your drinks. Go and lose yourselves. Get out, this pub's shut.
Will you go and fight?
All right. Bet, if Steve's done...
Get out, Liz.
Look, whatever happened...
I said go.
OK. Excuse me, Bet, but you can't do this, love.
Look over the door on your way out. See whose name's there.
Yes, but I'm your best customer, love.
I dare say you are. Get out, Jim.
Come on.
You're under a lot of pressure.
Mayoress and all. Out she goes. Out, out, out. Come on now, the rest of you. Let's be having you. Get out. This pub's shut.
Do you feel better for that?
I feel nought. Except it's over and done with. And that's that.
Well, Stephen, I don't know what you've done this time, son, but looks like you've played a blinder, certainly.
Yeah, always my fault, innit?
Steve did nothing. She just flipped.
Well, you must have done something.
Yeah, I offered to buy her a house. Now, where's the crime in that? Wait till Grandad hears about this.
Oh, dear. What's the matter?
But I know I've left something in there, but what the heck is it?
Look at me. I'm programmed. I'm emptying a flipping ashtray. So what are you waiting for, you three? You can take the afternoon off.
Oh, Bet.
Don't give me that face, Raquel. If me and this place are done with, I can at least go out how I want.
Well, word was you getting the money together, love.
I've been refused, haven't I?
I thought Vicky must have changed her mind.
My Tinkerbell? Oh, no. You can depend on her. Solid as a rock.
She don't make habit of this, then?
No. No, never before. She's lost. Poor lass.
What time is it?
1:20.
Day or night?
Day.
Oh. I'd best just have half then. Oh, just a moment. Come in! See you in a moment. Ah,
It's about Leo Furman, Mr. Holsworth.
Leo Furman? What about him? Here, just have a seat. Go on, sit yourself down there.
He was touching Debbie Oldershaw while she was handling burgers, and she's not going to say anything about it because it's her first day, but he's been doing it to me for weeks.
Now, hold on. What are you saying?
I'm saying it's sexual harassment.
Oh, no, not that.
He's twice made serious sexual advances to me.
Hey, this is senior management you're talking about here.
It's true.
True? It's the boss's nephew. You're putting me in a very difficult position here.
I've put up with this for weeks now. When he started this morning, I'd just had enough. We don't have to put up with it, Mr. Holsworth.
No. Well, you see, you want to tell all this to Mr. Watts, because he's very good at all this sexual harassment. And, second thoughts, perhaps not, no. You see, I'm not trained, that's my trouble. Because, well, in my day, there was no such thing as sexual harassment. See, all that came in with dungarees. No, in my day, the girls had to put up with it. You know, the ladies, the women. You've not been reading The Guardian, have you?
No.
No, of course not, no. Well, what I'm saying, Anne, is that I don't actually know what to say, because he's the boss's nephew, you see. But I shall have to take advice on this, of course. So, let's carry on, and very good. OK, so just run along now, there's a good girl. I mean, adult person.
You haven't answered me, Mr. Holsworth.
Okay, well, you do tell me fire away now. What was it?
Yes. Rovers Return, Coronation Street. Thank you very much. As quick as you can. Who is it?
Don,
What do you want, Don?
you can let me in.
What do you want, Don?
Me, I don't want anything. Seems you do that.
Such as?
A mate.
Where will I find one of them round here?
You can't write off history, Ben.
Not a word, Don. Not one word ever. Do you hear me?
Okay. You still got a mate if you need one, though. Suitcases? I heard Vicky upset you.
Not so you'd notice.
Who knows where you're going?
No one. And please keep your voice down. Raquel's upstairs.
Well, you're going to tell her, aren't you?
I love her to bits. But she go all limp and mopey. I don't need that.
Oh, Rita.
No.
Where are you going?
I can say where from, but that's as far as I can say.
I'll give you a lift.
I've rung for a taxi.
Oh. Good luck, boss.
Good luck, Don.
Shouldn't have called for a cab, though.
Calling the cab's the easy bit. See? Easy when you know how. And this one. Cheers.
On your own then, love.
On my own.
A quid says it's the Greek islands. Spain, Tenerife.
You'll be a poor man if you start that game.
Somewhere where there's sun. Single women, they always go where there's sunshine.
Do they find it?
Ah, well, can't answer that one, love.
Oh, they do, you know. They all find it sooner or later.
circling the Rovers Return.